While it's early days yet relating to the by-election in Northwest St. Andrew, there are renewed concerns about questionable government spending leading up to the polls. The opposition People's National Party has yet again sounded an alarm as both political parties get set to battle it out for the seat. Mere days after he announced his retirement from politics, controversy erupted over who will replace the Jamaica Labour Party's Derek Smith ahead of the pending announcement of a by-election by Prime Minister Andrew Holness. But from all indication, the JLP executive has spoken, choosing economic advisor Ambassador Nigel Clark over Mr. Smith's son, Dwayne Smith, as the party's caretaker. The outgoing MP telling the Gleaner in a January 23 article that he will not support Nigel Clark if he's, quote, parachuted in the seat, unquote. Mr. Smith is of the view that delegates should select the candidate. Now, while there's upset in the JLP camp, the People's National Party says it's in the process of finalizing its candidate for the upcoming poll.
There are internal processes that have to be completed before we can indicate so to the public.
That was Friday. However, by Saturday afternoon, the party named the principal of the Padmore Primary School, Keisha Hale, as its standard bearer for the by-election. And even as the PNP puts its house in order, the party is raising fresh concerns about vote buying.
$91 million has been allocated for roadworks in Northwest St. Andrew. I would only say to the public sector workers, to our teachers, to our nurses who at all times are asking for improvements in their wage settlements, that if you add the $91 million in Northwest St. Andrew, the $500 million that was spent in St. Mary, the $800 million that was spent for the local government election, and you make a connection between not being able to fulfill wage demands, not being able to improve our court system, and you look at where this government chooses to spend money and where it prioritizes it, it is clear that wherever it is in their narrow partisan political interests, they find the money to do what they want to do.
Northwest St. Andrew is considered a Jamaica Labour Party safe seat. Derek Smith retired last month after serving as MP for 29 years.